to let you know how a therapy session works. Okay. In case you haven't been to therapy before, usually it is usually greetings once again. Welcome to CFT, Cornerstone Focus Therapy, your rock solid foundation for building relationships, for your emotional well-being, for spiritual as well as psychological solutions. I'm Etienne Becker, your host, counselor, psychotherapist, and spiritual consultant. And about an hour or 50 minutes. But as a therapist, I don't believe that is enough time for you to open up. In my training, I had clients, and there are times when the client is having so much to talk about, and sometimes before they start to talk about what they want to talk about, time has gone. And it takes a while, from my experience, for somebody to sort of open up. So for me, I do not do 50 minutes. I do 1 hour and a half. Those are like 2 sessions in one. All right. If you look at it properly, if it's 50 minutes, obviously by the time you reach, if you're running late, there's that 5 minutes to sit down, to relax, get comfortable. So you only have about 45 minutes. And 45 minutes is not enough in my view, in my therapy, in the work that I do. I don't feel like it's enough for you to actually feel that, you've worked on something. And that's why I choose an hour and a half where we sit down and talk about what's bothering you, what do you feel like you want to address, if there are issues that you need to unearth. I believe that is a good time just for you and I to sit down and talk about. The other thing that I want to talk about is sessions, because it's very important. And if you take this seriously, a good amount of session, the minimum would be 6 sessions. And obviously when you take 6 sessions, 1 session is going to be for free. But in order to get that, it's very important to take a block of 6 sessions and then get 1 free, because then we will be able to address what's going on with you. And one of the things that I work as a therapist is, I'm not here to give you advice, but I believe that through our interaction, you will be able to find solutions to your problems, and you'll be able to relate and link them. The fact that you speak with me, you can hear yourself, and you can actually see better the issues that are affecting you. The reason why therapists do not give advice is because, as a therapist, if you give an advice to somebody, or some sort of advice to somebody, and it fails, they have the right to come back and tell you that, hey, you advised me to do X, Y, Z, it did not work. You, as a therapist, you can potentially be in danger, and of misleading somebody to do something that has not worked. So that is it for now. Thank you once again for watching. And when it comes to the prices and the costs of therapy, in case you want to move ahead and use me as a person to speak to, you can get in touch. Of course, details are going to be at the bottom of the page or in the screen that you are watching. And one thing before I forget is the reason why I also work with 1.5 hours is because there are also some spiritual issues that can come up or are there that we'll also need to talk about. And I don't feel like the 50 minutes is good enough. And I believe I'm within my right to also, draw on the spiritual element, which is something that I find does not work with in this field. That's why it's kind of difficult to bracket that out. And that's why I do my therapy, in this manner, because it just doesn't deal with the theories that people have coined. We also look into the spiritual realm and see what are some of the things that could be affecting you. All right. Yes, so this is what makes this cornerstone focus therapy unique, because I'm just not a therapist. I also, you're able to consult with me in terms of spiritual issues, and it's a gift, I believe, that God has given me to be able to see some of the things on a spiritual perspective, and it will be up to you to just confirm with what I share with you to see if it's really true. The reason why I talk about the spiritual element is because I remember when studying, there's a colleague who used to go through an issue, and I was able to see what had happened to them, and I didn't talk about it. I did not talk about it. I didn't approach them about it. And then when it came for us to share our stories, the same thing that was revealed to me is the same thing my colleague talked about. He or she talked about. And for me, it's very important to be able to, pull in and draw in the spiritual element, because it took almost a year for them to talk about their issue, but I was already aware of it. And if I'm already aware of it and let you know about it, the quicker you will be able to sort of get to a solution, or find a solution. All right. So thank you very much once again. Thank you very much for watching. Do hit that subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you in the next section. This has been the introduction section. Thank you very much for watching. All right. Bye for now.